Not long ago, all eyes were on Malaysia's new monarch, King Ibrahim. You may have seen him on the news or social media, the billionaire Sultan, looking strong and proud as he became the 17th monarch of the country. The National Palace in Kuala Lumpur was the center of attention when he took his oath. But here's the thing, you never really see a king without his queen, right? And Malaysia's no different. But is it true the king has a mistress, or even multiple wives? Who is Malaysia's new king? What tragedies has he faced? And what are his unusual hobbies? Watch the full video to find out. So let's get started. Malaysia is known for being a beautiful tourist destination, offering everything from stunning beaches to vibrant cities. It shares its borders with Thailand to the north, and Indonesia and the island of Singapore to the south. But beyond its natural beauty and cultural diversity, Malaysia is also a country with a unique political system. It's a federal constitutional monarchy made up of 13 states and 3 federal territories. The heart of this monarchy is the current King of Malaysia, Sultan Ibrahim, also known as the Yang di Pertuan Agong. What makes Malaysia's monarchy even more interesting is how it operates. Unlike most other monarchies, the position of king rotates every 5 years among the rulers of 9 states, each with its own royal family. In recent years, the role of the king has become increasingly important, especially due to the country's ongoing political challenges. The king now plays a critical part in maintaining balance and stability in Malaysia's political landscape. But Sultan Ibrahim is not your typical king. He's much more than a royal figure. He's a man of many passions, known for his love of motorcycles. He's often seen riding through the streets on his bike. In addition to being a passionate motorcyclist, he's a highly successful businessman and one of the wealthiest people in Malaysia. His interests go far beyond royalty. Sultan Ibrahim has a deep love for luxury cars and owns vast amounts of real estate. According to Bloomberg, the Johor royal family's wealth is estimated at $5.7 billion. He holds a massive 40% share in a prominent oil and gas company and owns land valued at around $4 billion. The king is also a successful businessman with a significant stake in Forest City, a massive $100 billion development project near Johor, led by Chinese investors. On top of that, he's known for his flashy lifestyle, with a vast collection of sports cars and even private jets. Oh, and if that wasn't enough, he's also a skilled polo player, regularly showing off his talents on the field. Sultan Ibrahim is a man devoted to one woman, his wife, Zareth Sophia, who is widely admired for her exceptional personality and grace. Some even say that many of Sultan Ibrahim's achievements can be credited to the support and influence of his wife. Still, whispers occasionally circulate about the possibility of another woman in his life. Sultan Ibrahim's marriage to Zareth Sophia is unique. Unlike many royal weddings, which are often arranged for political reasons or to strengthen alliances, this wasn't the case for them. Their marriage was built on something more personal, not politics. Their love story began at a social event, where the young Prince Ibrahim met Zareth Sophia. She immediately stood out with her free-spirited nature, impressive education, and strong sense of tradition. Despite her modern outlook, she carried herself with the dignity of someone deeply rooted in royal customs. Ibrahim, then a prince and later the 5th Sultan of Johor, was captivated. However, their path to marriage wasn't entirely smooth. Initially, Zareth Sophia's parents were hesitant due to some rumors surrounding the prince's reputation. Love triumphed, and in September of 1982, they were married. Their union was more than a marriage. It symbolized the strengthening of ties between 2 royal families in Malaysia, those of Johor and Perak. The wedding itself was a grand affair, attended by royalty, dignitaries, and other distinguished figures. Together, Sultan Ibrahim and Queen Zareth Sophia built a beautiful family, blessed with 6 children, 5 sons and 1 daughter. All their children were educated at top schools, growing into accomplished individuals. Their younger sons, Abdul Rahman and Abu Bakar, followed their passion for car racing and have become well-known racers, proudly representing Johor on the international stage. Queen Zareth Sophia, a proud mother, loves watching her sons compete and has always been their biggest supporter. Queen's role in Sultan Ibrahim's life is undeniable. She has been by his side through thick and thin, supporting each other in every way. While there may be some rumors floating around about a possible second woman in the Sultan's life, these stories lack any concrete evidence. Despite the Islamic tradition that allows men to take more than one wife, Sultan Ibrahim has never shown any interest in doing so. his love and commitment to Zara Sofia are clear. She remains the only woman by his side, both in life and in his heart. Sultan Ibrahim was born in 1958 in the beautiful state of Johor, one of Malaysia's 13 regions. What makes his background so interesting is that his heritage is a blend of both Malay and British roots. His father, Sultan Iskandar Ibni Almarham Sultan Ismail, was a well-known and respected leader who ruled Johor from 1981 until he passed away in 2010. Sultan Ibrahim's mother, Josephine Ruby Trevorrow, wasn't from Malaysia. She was from Britain. The story goes that she met Sultan Iskandar when he was studying in the UK. Love blossomed, and together they had 4 children, one of whom is Sultan Ibrahim. So, his life is shaped by both royal Malay traditions and a touch of British influence, making his story all the more fascinating. Sultan Ibrahim's journey to power is one filled with tradition, responsibility, and a bit of history that sets Malaysia apart from other monarchies. It all started in 2010, a pivotal year, when his father, Sultan Iskandar, passed away. With his father's passing, Sultan Ibrahim took on the role as the 5th Sultan of modern Johor, stepping into the shoes of his well-respected predecessor. This wasn't just a moment of personal loss for him. It was the start of a new chapter for the state of Johor, one that would see Sultan Ibrahim leading with a blend of the old and the new. But Sultan Ibrahim's rise to power didn't stop at just ruling Johor. Fast forward to January 2024, and his story takes another major turn. He was elected as Malaysia's 17th king, also known as the Yang di Pertuan Agong. And here's where the story gets even more fascinating. In many other countries, royal power is passed down in a direct line, from father to son or daughter, like a family heirloom. But in Malaysia, things work a little differently. The monarchy is a rotating system, where the title of king isn't just passed down through one royal family. Instead, every 5 years, the position moves between the rulers of 9 different states, each with its own sultan. This makes Malaysia's monarchy unique and more collaborative. When King Sultan Ibrahim was chosen as king, it wasn't just a family tradition. It was a special honor, one shared by a council of sovereigns. It's not something that happens automatically. Each sultan must be selected, showing the high level of trust and respect that the other rulers have for him. His appointment as the Yang di Pertuan Agong isn't just a personal achievement. It's a mark of the confidence Malaysia's royal council has in his leadership, wisdom, and ability to represent the country on the national and international stage. Even though he officially took office in January, the real celebration of his power happened in July, with a grand coronation. This wasn't just any ordinary event. It was a day that captured the hearts of millions across Malaysia. The coronation took place at the country's national mosque, and it was truly a moment to remember. Nearly 700 very important guests were gathered there, waiting to witness history in the making. The event wasn't just for local leaders or citizens. Royals from other Malay states and famous dignitaries from around the world also came to honor this special day. The guest list was filled with some of the most well-known names, including Malaysia's Prime Minister, Anwar Ibrahim, Sultan Hassanal Bolkiah of Brunei, and even Bahrain's King, Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa. The whole world was watching. For the people of Malaysia, this was more than just a fancy royal event. It was broadcast live all across the country, and Malaysians felt deeply connected to their new king. Sultan Ibrahim had promised to uphold the nation's constitution, protect Islam, and bring peace to everyone, no matter where they came from. His coronation wasn't just about wearing a crown. It was a powerful symbol of hope and unity for the future. Since the day he was crowned, Sultan Ibrahim has shown that he's a leader who truly cares about his country. He's been passionate about making sure the well-being of Malaysia is always a top priority. From the start of his reign, his actions have reflected the promises he made, reminding everyone how important the monarchy is, especially when times are tough and the political situation feels shaky. From a young age, Sultan Ibrahim showed strong character and leadership skills. He started his journey by going through military training, which helped him build the courage, discipline, and strength he would need later in life as a ruler. His first big step was joining the Young Officers Tactical Course at the Malaysian Army Training School. Here, he became a platoon commander, showing his early leadership abilities. After this, he took part in the American Special Forces Green Beret and Pathfinder course, which is known for being very tough. During this training, he successfully completed parachute jumps, and 8 of those jumps were done at night. Because of this achievement, Sultan Ibrahim was awarded prestigious Green Beret and wings. Not stopping there, he went on to train as a helicopter pilot with the Royal Malaysian Air Force. His skills were recognized when he received his wings from his father, Sultan Iskandar, at a special ceremony. Sultan Ibrahim continued to build his knowledge to become a wise and just ruler. He attended the Fletcher School of Law and Diplomacy in Boston, where he studied two critical subjects: Southeast Asian Strategic Studies and International Law of the Seas. In 1981, Sultan Ibrahim was officially named the Crown Prince, marking the next chapter of his journey to becoming a great leader. On August 31st, Malaysia celebrated its 67th National Day, and it was a day full of excitement and pride. Thousands of Malaysians filled the streets of Putrajaya, eagerly waiting to witness a grand parade. The parade wasn't just about fun performances, it also showed off the country's impressive military and defense assets, giving everyone a sense of national strength. The real moment that caught everyone's attention was when the Malaysian king, Sultan Ibrahim Iskandar, and his wife, Queen Raja Zareth Sophia, made their entrance. At 8 a.m., the royal couple arrived at the Dataran Putrajaya parade grounds, and the crowd erupted in cheers. What made the moment even more special was that Sultan Ibrahim didn't come in a royal motorcade. Instead, he chose to drive his private car, with Queen Zareth Sophia sitting in the passenger seat next to him. This simple but powerful gesture really touched the hearts of many people. Now, if you've ever had any confusion or heard rumors about Sultan Ibrahim's personal life, let this event make it clear. There's only one queen in his heart and by his side, and that's Queen Raja Zareth Sophia. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more updates on Malaysia's royal family. See you in the next video.